Hi guys, welcome to Famished Farm. I'm Jackie. This is the year of minimal me, and it means that I am trying to lose weight, I'm trying to get our budget trimmed, and we're trying to declutter. We've got a bunch of boxes from moving in the basement that need to be unpacked and gone through. So every month I come to you and I am holding myself accountable by coming to you and reporting how the previous month went. So let's get right into the budget. Once again, for the month of May, I overspent, and mainly in groceries. Now, I did overspend by $216. However, my soap business income was over 2 times that amount. So I feel like we more than covered any overspending. And the overspending, actually $90 of the $216 was from groceries that were bought on May 31st. And I could have waited until sometime in June to spend that money, but we were going to be in town. I had the list, so we went ahead and got things. Another $50 of that was overspending in our entertainment and fun category, and we went about $50 over, and part of that, most of that was because we did go out and celebrate for Cinco de Mayo. Yes, margaritas were enjoyed during that time. And then another $22 of the $216 was because of garden spending. And this was something that I should have not done, but I had raspberry plants that were oversprayed by the herbicide from the farmer next door. MI Gardener was having a sale on raspberries and strawberries, so I did spend about I think it was $45 of that $22 was over budget. All in all, for the month of May, I'm very happy with that. Our grocery spending was actually only $35 over for the month, so that's pretty good in my estimation. We were trying to trim from, $200 weekly grocery budgets, and now we're down under $75 basically. I think that's a pretty good start to the budget, and it will just be, can we keep it reined in or not? Now, weight was a really good category this month. I have lost 6.2 pounds for the month of May, which means I am down over 48 pounds since we started, my friend Darlene and I started our weight loss journey on January 1st of 2023. And even better, from my high weight of 237 pounds several years ago, I am down 65.5 pounds. I'm giving myself a big thumbs up for that for the month of May, and actually for my whole weight loss journey. It has been easier since I started on Mounjaro. That's one of the diabetes weight loss shots. It is covered by my insurance. I pay a little bit out of pocket for it, not bad though. And without that, I would not be seeing these kind of numbers. I would be good for a month and then bad for 3 months. Good for a month, bad for 3 months. This it keeps my binge eating under control. The only issue with this going forward, and you've probably seen this in the news, there are shortages. This one is, I think it's Eli Lilly is the manufacturer of Mounjaro and several other of these weight loss drugs. And according to my pharmacy, they are having trouble with the actual pen injector itself, not with the quantity of the drug, but with getting the quantities of the injector pens that they need. So I'm hopeful that they will consider just providing it in a vial form and letting us give our own shots, which it just shuts your brain off. I no longer think about food 24/7, literally 24/7. I am able to concentrate on other things and only think about food when I'm meal planning, which is great. I mean, it's totally foreign to me. The drug has been a godsend. Finally, our decluttering. I'm going to flash a couple pictures up showing the number of empty boxes that we've accumulated in the basement. We did apply ourselves in the month of May, and I'm including my husband Rod in that. We spent 2 afternoons a week apart in the basement starting to rifle through those boxes that are driving me crazy down there. What we've done is nothing short of a miracle to me. We've got 3 stacks of boxes that have been emptied, and the items in those boxes have gone to be recycled, have gone into the garbage, or a small amount has gone into a box for Goodwill. But mostly those are things that are now out of the house. We do have a few stacks that I've made for him to go through that he'll have to do probably one by one, kind of looking at things to go through them. And he can do that at his leisure. We can put them in one of the empty boxes, and then he'll have time to do that later. We have set aside about 5 boxes that are things that came from his parents that he will need to go through at some point, but he can figure out when the right time to do that is. It's just good having them separated from the rest of the household things that just needed to be opened up and gone through. I'm so happy with how much we've been able to trim our grocery budget while keeping the things in our pantry from going bad and throwing out as much food as we used to, from, overcooking, overspending, just not getting to things in time before they went bad. So I think that's a huge win in our house. And weight-wise, I couldn't be happier. And the decluttering, we had a couple months where we didn't do too much on the decluttering front. So I think it's just very positive that we both tackled that together, and we're starting to see some headway. So stay tuned for the June recap, and we'll let you know how the month of June went.